Yeah, real late, Hot 97. You know what it is, Sunday night in New York City. Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Fabio Foreign's here.
What up, big bro?
Bobby, what up, man?
Chilling, man, holding up.
You have a. First of all, I love that you came with the New York big remix style.
Yeah.
We needed one of those.
Yeah, we have to go crazy, man. We have to go crazy on these kids.
And so the new remix for Big Drip featuring Lil Baby and Quavo.
It's viral.
Big viral talk. Quavo was a perfect pick for that record.
Yeah. Quavo was perfect. Yeah, Quavo was perfect. I fuck with Quavo. Lil Baby too.
Yeah,
Lil Baby album going crazy right now too.
Lil Baby is he currently has the spot at this very
shout
moment.
Out Lil Baby for that too.
Lil Baby has the spot at this moment. How
did
did how'd the remix come together? And why did you go that direction artist wise?
I just my whole career just based off of like energy, spirits, and people that like jack me and I jack them. I fuck with them, they fuck with me. So it's like Lil Baby hit me up like on some what's up? Like, that shit fire, let me do that. I'm like, all right, say no more. Like, for me, you big Lil Baby, like, so say no more. Like, and then Quavo, same thing. So I was just like, for me, that shit was a blessing. Like, shout out them for real.
Yeah, you must have been geeked to have
Yeah, bro, I was going crazy. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I was going crazy. I ain't go crazy till like I heard it all together, both of them voices. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like,
that's your record.
That's crazy.
I'm
like,
big remix.
Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy.
Now
like.
let's start with that record with Big Drip. What was the origins of it? Ebro was telling me a story about it that like a lot of the record is just ad libs and things that were there as filler that just kind of turned into it. Take us through how that record sort of came to be.
So I was on my way. What happened was like, see how I make my music is like it's based off of like everything that happened probably that same day, right? So I make songs like I probably make one song a day, whatever I go through. So like I was on my way to the studio. So got locked up. I mean, we got pulled over, so I got locked up. And it was like we had bitches in the studio. We was lit. I mean, it was big
on the
lit.
same day. This is already a crazy
all in the
day.
same day. It was big lit. Like it was big lit studio because studio was a party. Studio was a party for us. We go to the studio to have fun, hang out, chill in the Zayaks, go crazy.
And that's what you like vibe wise in the studio.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what I like. So my studio sessions be like smoked out, heavy liquor, yelling. I mean, like. You go viral.
And by the way, that would make sense. Some songs you might hear and not understand that setting. If you listen to Big Drip, it sounds like that's
you're gonna know we was turned up.
All right, so you're in there. It's already a party kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then what happened? How did it?
And then like I just kept going, and then I was doing the ad-libs. I don't know. I see the way the ad-libs came out. I think the person who mixed it made my ad-libs higher than what it's supposed to be. So I don't think the song was a mix, right?
So you think at first the AAA, all that stuff was you just having fun on a secondary track,
right? Yeah, that was the ad-lib track. I didn't think it was going like but he kept it like that. He must have heard something like. So when he kept it like that, I was like, fuck it. So I wanted to put out because I never had no songs by myself. I was always doing music, but doing songs with my friends, hopping on different people's tracks. They're like, yo, bro, you nice. You gotta do something by yourself. So I'm like, I bet. I got like four songs by myself. One was Swipey on the hook. That was the 2 cars. And then I dropped the EP like that, 4 songs. And then something about the Big Drip audio just went viral. Like everybody was jacking that song. Like I'm like, word. I didn't even really think it was gonna be that song when it was gonna be jacked though. But it was that song. They started jacking it, and then I'm like, I gotta shoot the video. Shot the video, went crazy. Like it went crazy.
And the video feels very. Real street Brooklyn.
Yeah, the video was. And
is that what it was like? It just looks like you.
That's what it
the
was.
Song was just playing in the street.
Yeah, it wasn't really planned like that. Like it was just like have fun, shoot a video, go hard. But we trying to get on. We got a mission, but we ain't really know how to make it plan out regular. So we just doing it over air. Like, all right, we got some cars, we call some bitches, we do a pool party, we did a scene in somebody's backyard. Jay hooked up the backyard, so we did the backyard. Then did another day downtown Brooklyn. I mean, that's where you see the bridge.
Yeah.
And then I mean.
So how did this all start? I mean, you're from the Nines. You you told me you lived in the same building as Rowdy Rebel.
Rowdy Rebel, same building, same floor, like down the hall, around the corner.
So when Bobby and Rowdy were getting started, which now goes back 6 years, something like that, 7 years.
Facts.
How did you fit into that? Were you just friends? Were you aware of the music they were making?
Yeah. So we was all friends. Different cliques, but all friends. Same neighborhood, same friends, same enemies. feel me? They came out with the song, it went viral. Like, and when they first did the Shmoney dance, it was the Shmoney dance that came out before the Hot Nigga song. When they did the Shmoney dance, I'm like, I was showing other people like, yo, you think this shit fire? Like niggas like, yo, that shit fire. It was like a dance song from Brooklyn. They ain't had that. You know what I mean, niggas ain't really had that since the Harlem dances. So I'm like, all right. So then when Hot Nigga came out, it went viral. I was like, damn. Like I started to see like mad reposts, Facebook, Twitter. I'm like, damn, this shit viral for real. Then he got on. Then it like gave us all hope. Like, man, we could really do this shit.
Now, how dashed were those hopes when they got locked up? Like, what do you remember thinking?
It was nasty. It's like I remember thinking like, damn, we gotta really put on now, cause it's like they gone. Like the bitches stopped walking through the hood. Like everybody stopped. Like it wasn't fun no more. So it was like, damn. Like so like we had to keep it going. I mean, we had to keep it going for the game.
Now, so listen, this has been a rough run over the last several years in New York. One of the things that's really frustrated me, and frustrated everybody who cares, is that there's been this combination of lockups,
Deaths and
deaths,
crazy shit.
you know, then you
wild
have
shit.
whatever 6ix9ine was. You know, New York's been a really weird place and almost seemingly dangerous for artists who get a lot of heat.
Yeah, it's already like when they look at you where you come from and what you represent, they don't want that. Cause sometimes it's like you got too much power. You'll get too much power. You'll get too much power and they like, damn, like what are you gonna do with the power? So as long as you like do the right things with the power, like you feel me, you pretty much stay off the radar, like you be all right. Like feel me, you just gotta know how to move really, like you be all right. Like,
So you gotta take me through it. Obviously you're on Wu 2 and you and Pop are
yeah, shout out Pop for real. RP Pop, man. That's family.
and you guys have known each other for a minute. Take me through finding out about what happened to Pop Smoke. And
I mean, I was in the crib. I woke up for some reason. I woke up mad early this morning. I woke up like 9. When I saw the shit on Instagram,
it hit right around 9 o'clock.
So yeah, like right around 9 o'clock, I start seeing it on Instagram. I'm like, and I'm saying to myself like, why would niggas post some fake shit like this? Like, why? What's up with niggas? Like, that's weird. Like, I'm just looking at everybody like they weird. Like,
it didn't even cross your mind at first that it could be real.
hell no, that shit not. I don't know. I'm not thinking none of that shit real. I'm like, shit, nigga, some fake shit. Cause like I first of all I knew that Pop went to LA. Cause the night before, like I had finished the song with him and Polo G. So I knew he was there in New York, and then I knew he went to LA. So when it says like home invasion, I'm like,
It doesn't even add
he's
up.
not even home. Like I'm like, this shit fake. Why niggas posting this shit? Like, but then like I started getting mad phone calls. Like the phone calls I was getting is like, oh shit. Like, so I answered the phone for like one person. I wasn't answering the phone like when it was too many. I was like, nah, it's too early. Like niggas gotta stop calling me about this fake shit. But I answered the phone, and I'm like, yo, this shit real, bro? Like, for me, my boy called me. And he like, yeah, like, that shit real, that shit nasty right now. I'm like, nah, that's crazy. Nah, this shit ain't real. So I was just in the crib for like a good 2 hours, like just stuck, like, for me, just stuck, like, walking back and forth, stuck, talking to my baby mom. I was like, yo, damn, bro, like, cause I was saying, like I was telling people, like, since my mom's died, like,
When your mom's died?
my mom's died 16, 17.
So a couple of years.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So yeah. So nothing ain't really like a lot of things ain't really phase me. A lot of things wasn't really phasing me no more like that. Like so, but like this one felt like it was like that's like this is like the first death since my mom's.
How did your mom pass?
She had a stroke. She was in the hospital, whatever. I was with her, so I saw her like her heart stop. You know, in the hospital. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that was crazy. So that shit like made me like numb.
Yeah.
So when that shit happened with Pop, I'm just like, oh, like that shit. That was like the first time I felt it. Like, damn, like that shit was that's home team. Like that's family, bro. That's like that shit nasty. Like,
That's that's ultimately the reason you're sitting here at this moment is because after Pop passed and he was supposed to come in and the interview got canceled and I was sort of late to following Pop. I was playing the records, but I wasn't dialed in as much as I should have been, I think. And I thought about you because I knew of your association when it happened, and I started following you on Instagram right after that. And I kind of felt like I'm not going to make the same mistake because I felt really sad that I didn't feel connected. Even musically, though I liked it, I didn't feel there was a connection. I'd done anything. And so really it's because of Pop that I wanted to connect with you because I was like, I don't want to make that same mistake.
I know, like, for real, like, I really feel like bro blessing me, like, feel me, like, he sending his blessings my way type of shit, like, I know. Cause, like, for me, like, I'm gonna keep the shit going for real, like, cause it's bigger than us, like, it's more people that I'm pulling, like, it's gonna be people that's gonna get pulled in, like, y'all gonna notice, like, we all trying to get to the same shit, like, we all got the same friends, same enemies.
Are you in a place, like, so are you aware of these pitfalls? Because, like, we can't have this pattern keep going of something happens to another artist coming out of here.
Yeah. So now, like, me and everybody who be around me, it's like we way more, like, woke, like, for me, cautious about everything, like, cautious about everything, like, everything. Everything is like, shit, we gotta make sure shit, everything is in order. I mean, like, ain't no games. Like, ain't playing no games.
Yeah, I'm glad because, I mean, between the cats before you who got locked up and now Pop, who's sort of your contemporary, who was killed, it's just, there's so much there and you have so much potential. You signed out to Columbia. So take us through that. So originally you were signed to Mace. Take us, how did your emergence musically kind of label stuff happen?
So I had a song called Blick in the Box with JD, right? JD D-Sav. JD has signed it, I think, and got locked up. He locked up right now too. I think he had signed and got locked up or something like that. So Mace was looking like, oh, I guess he was looking for somebody to sign. And he was hip to the sound, like to the Brooklyn drill sound, whatever. So he wanted to sign me, JD, D-Sav on of the Blick in the Box song, because there's three of us on the song. So after JD I got locked up, I found out he had signed. I think he was locked up for like 3 months at the time. He did like 3 months, but in those 3 months, I met up with Mace. I mean, he was like, yo, I signed JD. I ain't even really think to really look over the contract too much. But it was
just
like,
excited to get
I was just like, oh, it's Mace, and I'm about to go up. Like, I got 2 songs out. This shit's crazy. Like, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm signing. So it was a production deal. You know what I mean? But he don't own none of my publishing. Like
you retain that stuff?
Yeah, he ain't do nothing like with the I don't really know him and Diddy's situation or whatever. However, you know what I mean? Like I fuck with
those are the
Diddy.
stories. Those are the stories from my era.
Yeah, right. I fuck with Diddy. I fuck with his kids too, like Christian and Justin. I fuck with them. I fuck with Mace.
Shout out to Quincy. Yeah.
Fuck with Mace still.
So that was just the first situation that presented itself.
Yeah, that was the first situation I jumped on it, and then I went to Columbia. Like, as my shit started getting more lit. Like, probably like a year later, I went to Columbia, and they was like, "Yo, I want you," and I was like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it. I want to control my shit though. I want to control."
And you were happy with the deal you ended up getting?
Yeah.
You had a proper lawyer. You had everything in place
I had
when you went to
lawyer,
Sony.
I had a good little Rothschild. I had Rothschild lawyers.
There you are.
No?
There you are.
So
you were in business.
Fact.
Ironically, that's where Mason Harlem World ended up too, was Sony back in the day.
Yeah. So then I just signed the publishing deal though, with Sony ATV.
Oh, and you have a publishing deal separately.
I got a separate publishing deal. I just signed that.
What's it like when you're
7 figures again.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case anyone didn't know.
I mean.
But so when you're figuring it out though, and you're coming along, you're a kid making music from where you're from.
Yeah.
The first record that makes any noise, you must think like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You don't have a perspective yet on how much more there could be to do.
Right. But I just know like that I'm never satisfied. So I know, like, so when I first hit my first 1 million views, I'm like, all right, this is big. Like, but I'm never satisfied ever. So that's why I feel like I'm gonna keep going further in this shit. Cause, like, you feel me? I want my mixtape gonna be crazy. Like.
And so, okay, so what's the plan? So yeah, so obviously with the Big Drip remix right now, which
Big
you
Drip
can get,
remix, I'm gonna drop. I got another one coming out. My single Weddy. Weddy is viral for me. I'm gonna drop that. And then April, mixtape viral.
So there will be an April full Fabio mixtape.
I mean, so hopefully this coronavirus make everybody stay in the house so they can tune into the mixtape. You know what I mean?
By the
Go
way,
viral.
we may still be in the house in April.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
only March 13th.
Right. So yeah, know what I mean,
So, and
said
then by
this
the
might
summertime
rise.
though, when people are ready to leave the house,
Right,
it's already hot.
it's already hot. And then in the summertime I'm gonna hit them with the album.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I can show them. I mean, what I can really.
So
do.
it could be that quick. You could be looking spring mixtape, summertime album. Is that?
Yeah, because right now I'm still introducing myself. Like I only really got one song out. Like, feel me? So I don't really got no music out there. So I gotta get them get the mixtape out, let them know like my shit viral, and then I dropped the album on these kids.
That's dope, man. Well, listen, I just wanted to bring you up because the remix was coming out and a lot had been going on. And then we'll I'm sure we'll bring you back when the mixtape or the album drops. We'll bring you back up.
Come
here,
back through. I'm gonna come give you the Weddy too. You gotta get that Weddy. That Weddy's fire, viral.
I mean, it sounds crazy when you say I'm gonna come give you that Weddy, but I'm gonna take your word for it. That's coming. His name's Fivio Foreign, Brooklyn. Stand up. Thank you, man.
Bow. I love you, big bro. Going
Yeah,
viral.
you too, man. Gotta get through.